All right, so today we're working on getting the rest of these posts up. Tomorrow we'll be wrapping up the rail and the fascia. And Friday we should be done framing the walls and sheeting and papering. And then that leaves some little bit of siding and some touch up to do. So we're not too far off from finishing. We also got to bring dirt in here. We're backfilling a bunch of this. Gonna bring in about 7 yards or so. Got to get this up to height so it meets code with no rail. And you can see this rail system's very versatile. It can be set to concrete, wood, metal. It can be welded. Pretty decent sized rail system, pretty decent sized deck. Good view. Look at that killer view. Look at that. Tacoma Narrows over there. We only have one more inspection to pass, which is final. So this is where we're at. Right here, I'm actually going to cut the rail out. So I didn't think about it when we were installing it. I'm going to cut this right here so we can get the gutter to go over. And then it can go straight down, and then it can bend over down through the surface. That's what we're shooting for. But that's where we're at. Aaron's setting this last couple posts over here. And then we just got to add some screws, basically, and some plugs. A lot of this is plugged, so from that breaker board over there, right there, this way, plugged all the way up to right here. So then there's that little section to plug over there, the stairs. And then we got to finish screwing and plugging over there, but that's all pickup work. Any one of us can do that at any time. That's what it is right here. Last two posts, but I got to tension this part of the rail. We'll set this post first thing tomorrow. I'll get this tensioned up right here. Pull these tight. That way we don't risk scratching the post when we set it right here. There's a little tiny bit of trim to do right here too, just now that we could reach it easily. Because of this overhang right here and how big the windows were, it was really hard to try to get any ladder up in here to be able to get that. That's why when we were doing the siding, we just stopped right there, and it's under full cover, so it wasn't gonna be a water problem or anything. So what we'll do is we'll finish this tear out up here. We'll finish backing it out, and then we'll cut this last piece of trim up here. Here's how our finish came out on the picture frame part. We just matched this side, because again, this run over here, this ended up longer than a 20-foot board. So what we did was, since it was just over 20, we decided to stop it here. And then because this was less than 20 or less than 16, we were able to use a 16-footer and slid all the way through up into the angle over here. And then we decided just to make all these match right here. Right? Still looks clean. Now I don't want to put any rip or anything back here because it'll be having a drill through flashing, so we're just going to leave that gappy, but I'm going to cut the tape off so you can't see it. And that's actually kind of good. It'll be easy to clean out, and water for sure is not going up behind the ledger or anything because it has plenty of drain out. And again, all this little debris, it's going to be super easy to clean out. You know, you leave a little tiny gap back here, and it fills up with pine needles and stuff anyways, and then it's hard to get out even with a blower or whatever. So, that's where we're at. You can see that section down there. And this is the flat top rail. It's not technically a cocktail topper, but it would still work because it's flat and it's decently wide. There's a different top you can do, and you can screw up through the bottom, and then put a deck board or whatever you want up top. And that would be your cocktail topper. It'd get you out a little bit wider. But again, this is, you know, as wide as my hand. You could fit a drink on that if you wanted to. But that's where we're at. And we charge $75 a foot for this, labor only. Depending on the type of system that you choose, the materials could cost you anywhere from $125 a foot to $250 a foot. It just depends on the accessories. This top surface mount is actually a little bit cheaper because there's less pieces involved. And to be honest with you, I like the surface mount better because it hides a lot of the seams. Like there's only that little tiny bit of seam sticking out right there. Same thing over here. This run right here is basically seamless. That's the only tiny little bit of seam that you can see right there. Right? Same thing over here. You can't even see the seams when you're standing on the deck, which is the most important, right? Because if you're sitting on a chair right here, this is where you see everything. You can see the rough end circle of the fire pit over there. That's going to be pretty cool. Again, we're proud of this one. This one is a Shoreline project, and it's 100% our design to finish. Anyways, thanks for watching.